What's up, everyone? Welcome back. And yes, I have a new announcement and I will make it quick. I promise. I'll make it quick. And I'll also follow it up with some recent purchases and sales that we've made on the blockchain. Now, let's get into it right now. Now, first things first, if you look at my little cheat sheet here I have to my right, we're going to be going from 5 videos down to 2 videos on YouTube per week. Now, this is a good thing. What this is going to allow us to do is be a little more compact yet impactful with the videos that we're able to produce. We're going to still keep the same great information that we put into the 5 videos a week, but we're going to put it into 2, which I think at the end of the day will make the videos still have the same great information, but it will make a little more entertaining and hopefully keep it a little more fun. What this is also going to be able to do is make us here at CardBlock a little more transparent. See, we're big collectors in the sports card NFT marketplace, and we set goals for our collection. We run this like a business. So we see goals that we want to hit by the end of a year with our collection. But I think probably what might work best is to set a goal at the end of summer, like the end of NFL training camp, and then have another end of year goal, which kind of leads into the NFL season and also the NBA. I think you have to collect differently in the summertime than you do in the fall and winter. Does that make sense? I don't know, but follow along to find out because we're going to take you along for the ride and keep you up to date every single week of what's winning and, of course, what's losing. Hopefully, not too much is losing, but hey, we're going to have fun either way, and I hope you follow along, so please subscribe. And the second quick announcement I'm going to make is while we're scaling back the long form videos on YouTube, even though I think they're going to be better, trust me, just wait and see, we're going to be producing short form videos that we're going to release every single day. Yes, every single day of the week, 7 days a week. And we're going to be uploading those to the same YouTube channel. So you don't have to go to some short form YouTube separate channel. We don't have an alternative channel. This is it. You're going to get long form, you're going to get short form, and you're also going to get posts, which I'll explain in just 1 second. We're also going to be uploading these short videos to our Instagram account, which you'll see right here, and our TikTok, which again, you'll see right here. Now, in addition to these daily posts, we're also going to be just posting general information that we think is going to be useful to you, the sports card NFT collector. Now, there's recent drops. There's a lot of news happening. There could be, new players in the game. If you want to keep up with this, we have our eyes on this market 24/7. We're going to be posting this information as well to all of these different platforms. Yes, even YouTube, you can post just like you can on Instagram and TikTok now. So we're going to be doing that as well. So I suggest again, you subscribe to follow along to keep up with what's going on. And if I could throw just one other thing in, just real fast before we get to the buys and sells, and I would love to hear your opinion on this. We're switching it up. As you can see, we kind of changed the format a little. Before, if you noticed, it was more of a desktop screen share, and then I was sitting up in the corner. I kind of wanted to make it a little more seamless, a little more transparent. I wanted to come forward a little bit, but also I think having this screen share, the sports cards themselves will also present itself bigger on the screen. So it's almost like previously the design was in the shadows a little bit, and this, I kind of just pumped it up and we just brought it full force forward. How do you like this? Does this work better? Please let me know because we're also trying to find just a format that works better in how we produce our videos as well. So again, please let me know. I would love to hear what your opinion is on that side of the screen. Now let's get into some recent buys and sells. Okay, just this morning, if you remember, I bid on this CJ Stroud Blue Ice rookie card. I purchased it for 130. Love this card. I think this is probably the best looking rookie, other than, of course, the golds and the white sparkles. But out of that variation of 20, the blue ice just looks so clean and beautiful. Anyways, purchased it for 130 and sold it this morning for 150. Now I was going to hang on to this a little longer, but we needed just a little bit liquidity because there's other things that we want to do. And you know what? It never hurts to take a little profit, even if it is only, 12%. The next one we have is Angel Reese. Again, I purchased these probably I want to say 3 weeks ago. I love the orange variation. I love Angel Reese as a player, but we had 2 of these that we purchased, I think for $8 a piece. The first one we sold for 9. which was like, okay, I don't know. She just got off to a slow start. There were other players that I think we wanted to invest in at the time. And the second we sold for $5, I know we took a little loss there, but I think at the end of the day, it was still a good chance to take on a great player. And I'm sure we'll circle around again to Angel Reese at some point in the future. All right, we sold this JJ McCarthy Blue Shimmer out of 25. Now, it's fortunate and unfortunate because when I got this, we purchased this for $32. I knew I got a good deal. I mean, this is an incredible looking card. I love the Blue Shimmer series. It's out of 25. JJ McCarthy rookie. This was huge. But then we got an offer about 2 weeks after for $75. So it's tough, even though I think 75 is actually a justifiable price for this card. And I wouldn't be surprised if this was selling in upwards of 150 at some point this summer. When you have that ability to double your money, more than double your money in a week or two, sometimes you just have to take it and maybe find that other card that you think you can get maybe undervalued at the time and do the same thing again. Another card that we sold out of and I love is this Lionel Messi. It's the base optic velocity out of 49, and we purchased two of them, one for $30 and one for 35. We sold one of them a few weeks ago for $50. So we made a pretty good profit there. And then we sold the second one for $35. So either way, we made a profit on both. I think it probably averaged out to be, a little more than 20% profit, which again, isn't that bad. We'll take it. Now, for some recent purchase, we can't get more recent than this morning. I picked up the Rickea Jackson, 7 out of only 8. It is the white sparkle, the standard rookie card for $75. Now, I placed an offer for $75 on all three of her scarce rookies. So the white sparkle variation, this white sparkle, the standard, and also the gold out of 10 variation. Bet 75 on each, which I don't know that I should have done that. I got burnt last time I did that with Cameron Brink, but I did it again. And anyways, one came through and it was this white sparkle. I think it's a beautiful card. I love the white sparkle. And I think Rickea Jackson, I think she's going to ball this year. Like if you saw that game last night, she had, I think, over 30 points. She looks quick. She looks on it. Like I really think that the Sparks are going to start playing really, really good. And I think when Cameron Brink comes back at the end of this month, they might have one of those teams. So I'm high on Rickea Jackson. I'm still collecting her cards, and this is my most recent purchase of her, and I'm excited to have it. Next, I recently picked up a few Drake Mays. This is one of them. Drake May Red Shimmer out of 50. Now, I got two of these. I noticed they were up for sale, which I thought was already a pretty low price. I think there's still one up for $30. There was one collector who had 3 up for sale, all for $30. So I put an offer in of 20 and he accepted the offer. And I thought, well, is that the floor or can I go even lower? Because 20 was pretty damn good in my mind. So I put an offer in of 15 and that got accepted too. So I got one for $15. So I thought, there's no way we're going to continue to go lower here. That can't be. So I put an offer in at 12 and no go. Okay, so I think 15 was the floor. So I have one at 15 and one at 20. I think that's a great purchase for both. I got two more purchases I'll hit you with. The first one is the Blue Shimmer Drake May. Again, same collector that sold me the red shimmers. I thought that they were a pretty good price to begin with, but I wanted to see where the floor was. So for this particular card, I put an offer in at $50. I think it was listed for 75, but it's out of 25. It's a standard. It's almost like a jersey match. I just love the look of the card. I think the scarcity is awesome. For $50, and it was accepted. So I'm thoroughly stoked to have this. Drake May added to my collection for $50, and I got one more that you're going to want to see. Let's check it out. So here it is. Last but not least, my Drake May Gold Shimmer rookie card out of 10. Yes, this card is beautiful. There's nothing not to like about this card. Now, again, it was the same collector that sold me the Blue Shimmer, the Red Shimmer. He had it up for a great price again. I just wanted to check the floor. I mean, I even offered a great price. I bought the Bo Nix Gold Shimmer for $150, and I thought that was a great price. Drake May, I think, is trading a little higher than him. I don't exactly know why. Bo Nix had a better year. But anyways, Drake May maybe has a better upside. But he was asking $149 for this gold shimmer out of 10. I offered 140. I mean, I was like, let's just do the deal almost. Like this was a very scarce. I don't have anything of Drake May that I feel like I can just kind of put into my PC. And Drake May, for whatever reason, I don't know if they're going to release it at a later in a later collection. I don't know, but he doesn't have a white sparkle. So my ability to somehow at some point collect a white sparkle Drake May, it's just not there. It's non-existent. It's not going to happen unless I draw one up myself on the computer and try to pass it off. It's just not going to happen. So I do love the shimmers. And just like the white sparkle, I'm going to make my point. I don't know that collectors on the blockchain respect the shimmers enough. I in the physical cards, the shimmers are a little obnoxious. They're a little much, but for some reason on the blockchain, look at this. What is there not to like about this? How is this not better than the standard gold? Now in the physical world, I get it, but come on. Look at this. It's meant for an NFT. It's beautiful. So anyways, very happy with this. I purchased it for 140. So I picked up four, I think, really good Drake May rookie variations for very good prices. What do you think? Again, I spit out a lot in this particular video. I feel like I was all over the place. Um, I asked you to comment a million times over. If nothing else, just like it, subscribe, stay tuned, and there's going to be a lot more coming, not just from Panini, but I think a lot of the players are going to get involved in this. And if you want to stay up to date and you want to stay ahead, come along with CardBlock and we'll help show you the way. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.